This is my interview with Tupac Shakur. My first question is, what made you think of the quote, "My only fear of death is reincarnation"?
To reach each and every brother on the streets. If not peace, then at least let's get a piece. I'm tired of seeing bodies on the streets, deceased. Looking through my high school yearbook, reminiscing of the tears as the years took. One homie, two homie, three homies. Poof, we used to have troops, but now there's no more youth to shoot. God come save the misbegotten. Lost ghetto souls of black cotton in God's eyes.
Why do you think the youth of today are so troubled?
When you're born, usually you're born into a dynasty or an empire, right? You're born like as a junior or, you know, following in your father's footsteps. You always tell your father, he did this, or your father, or your grandfather, he did this, and we got this, or the family heirlooms. There's none of that in the outer city. I call it the outer city because we left out. There's no nothing. We don't get any family heirlooms, the family crest, all that stuff that you would think is so important was meaningless. I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, you know, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's a hell of a job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, especially when the odds is that, you know that somebody else who lives in the inner city, the real inner city, suburbia, who, when he's born, 16, he gets a car, automatic. You know, there's money in the bank for college, you know, it's Christmas, go to vacation somewhere. Our vacations was down the street, across town, grandma's house.
So how do you feel when people say music is the cause of violence?
I don't want anybody to follow me whatsoever. I don't want an army. What I want you to do is to listen. And I'm telling you, in my album, in the movie, in this interview, hopefully I'll show people mistakes I made, and then they don't have to make that same mistake. About me being real and telling you exactly what I did and not glorifying it or making it look better, then they'll see it for exactly what it was. Okay. It's an experience.
Do you feel like you're a role model?
I want to be, instead of a role model, I want to be a real model. Because a role is a role, you know what I'm saying? If I always play like I'm so goody-goody, then somebody see me doing something bad that every human being has to go through, and they're going to go, wait a minute, he ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll let him down. But if I be me, I can never let anybody down.
Yeah.
For the final question, what do you think about the future?
I don't want to be another I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET, We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
Well, thank you, Tupac, for coming through to get an interview. Hopefully this won't be the last time we hear from you. One love.
Dear sister, got me twisted up in prison, I miss you. Crying, looking at my nieces and my nephew's picture. They say don't let this cool world get you. Kinda suspicious, swearing one day you might leave me for somebody that's rich.